Hi everyone, my name Siti Hajjar binti Muhammad Amin. Three of the team members, PM Dr. Abdul Jalil Muhammad Ali and Dr. Aida Abdullah, including myself, are from Faculty of Administrative Science and Policy Studies, UITM, and few others, Siti Dalila Muhammad Wahid, Siti Mariam Ali and Siti Noraziana Aziz, are from Business Management Faculty, UITM. So we worked together to produce this paper during MCO period. Therefore, I am pleased to present paper for International Conference on Communication, Management, Humanities, ICCOMAH 2020. So proceed to introduction. Most administrative reform strategies is seen as an extensive effort by government to improve citizen satisfaction, at the same time maintaining public trust. That is why we can see the changes of public administration style adopted by all government all around the world, from traditional public administration, which emphasizes on bureaucracy, and citizen was a passive recipient of the public services, change to new public management, adopting a private management style, allowing citizens to have better public service option through privatization, and the recent one, new public governance, emphasis on good governance, allowing for more active involvement from the stakeholders and citizens for better decision-making process. Here SDG, Sustainable Development Goals, referring to the goal 16.6, aim to develop effective, accountable and transparent institutions at all levels. It also proposed and encourage all government to measure the satisfaction level of their citizens in terms of their experience of the public services. Meanwhile, ASEAN Vision 2025 emphasizes that civil service play a crucial role for achieving the vision, because civil service is politically cohesive, economically integrated, socially responsible, and truly rule-based. At the same time, they are people-oriented and must be people-centered. In Malaysian context, 11 Malaysian plan lay out that Malaysia is in the transition from government-centric service to citizen-centric service through several platforms. The first one, Public Service Transformation Framework. Second one, Whole of Government. The third one, Malaysian Public Sector ICT Strategic Plan 2016 until 2020. And the latest strategy, Prihatin Economy Stimulus Package, as the top priority of this initiative is protecting the rakyat. However, citizen dissatisfaction with public services has been a constant concern in public sector reform initiative, which lead to complaint, negative word of mouth, viral in social media, even to the extent citizens take up their own initiative instead of relying on government. And definitely, at the end, it will translate to voting power. The purpose of this study is to compare between expectation and perceived performance of citizen-centric public service satisfaction during pandemic outbreak in Malaysia. This study applied expectancy disconfirmation model by Oliver in 1997, a dominant model that has been used for a very long time in service management literature. Meanwhile, Based on exploratory analysis, the most common citizen-centric approach used are responsiveness, reliability, information quality, service quality, and participation. So, these constructs are being used in this study. For overall performance, is measured by the effectiveness of service delivery as the whole process. Meanwhile, responsiveness is measured by being able to react quickly. Reliability is measured by the quality of being trustworthy or performing consistently well. Information quality is measured in terms of accuracy, timeliness, completeness, relevance, and consistency. Service quality, referring to the way citizens receive public services. And the last one, participation, citizens have direct or indirect voice in public decision through various mediums. Thus, the citizen-centric approach will be measured in the perspective of citizen expectation with the perceived performance, which lead to disconfirmation. And at the end, it will measure satisfaction outcome. For methodology, a survey conducted among 346 citizens consists of public, private employees, self-employed, non-working, or students. The survey were administered to Google Form. As I did mention before, the data collection took place during MCO period in 15 June 2020 and lasted for 2 weeks. Therefore, citizens were randomly selected and asked to willingly contribute in the research project. We use convenient sampling technique for this study. The questionnaire includes several sections. We also include definition key of terms for better citizen understanding of the terms before they proceed to the main question. For the purpose of comparison between expectation and perceived performance, we use paired t-test SPSS analysis. The analysis is used by simply subtracting expectation from perceived performance. Means that the score of perceived performance minus expectation score. So a positive score on this confirmation means that the perceived performance exceeds the citizen expectation rating. Meanwhile, for negative score of this confirmation means that the expectation is higher than the actual performance by government. Here are the profile of the respondent for this study. So referring to the gender, most of the respondents are female. And in terms of occupation, most of the respondents are from students or non-working. And the highest education level that participate in this study is from STPM matriculation or diploma. The statistical analysis shows that perceived performance and expectation are positively correlated. The entire tested relationship show a significant difference in the perceived performance and expectation in a positive way. Overall performance, information quality, responsiveness, reliability, and service quality, also participation have a positive score. Means that the perceived performance score exceed the citizen expectation. The reason of positive result might due to global pandemic crisis that has left many affected and made the country fall into serious shock. Thus, the way our government respond, manage, communicate about the crisis have direct implication for public well-being and ultimately shape public opinion and expectation about the government official. Besides, the daily reported figures from Ministry of Health on COVID-19 cases in terms of the dropping number of the cases, and at the same time it could be due to a drastic intervention by government to allocate a huge emergency funding, prihatin stimulus economic package to assist and to ease the burden of all people, especially the society, through this crisis. At the end of the presentation, I would like to extend our gratitude to UiTM Melaka for funding this research under Teja Grant UiTM Melaka. And additionally, thank you to all team members for the effort, time, and courage to complete the paper. Thank you all.